El domingo después de la iglesia, ya no es una bebé, pero en la noche como que
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for James Harden.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with James Harden. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Heat, Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair, and it's Rozier in at the point guard position. Well, Brent, an interesting matchup here tonight, especially when you take a closer look at the center position.
Well, for the over 60 crowd, this is a fun one, B.A. It's not often that we highlight the center position as being the key matchup, but the big men on these teams, they deserve attention. It's going to be great watching them tonight.
Now here's Westbrook. Lopez, the screen. Pass to Leonard. Up top, Lopez. Harden finds Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Hero, and the basket by Leonard.
And Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
Lopez with the steal. Here's Harden. Here's George. Rebounded by Butler. Oh, George with a steal. Tries again. Out to Leonard. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I've just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
Now here's Westbrook. Last game, he had 34 points. Leonard against Martin. Leonard, left side. Count that bucket. Leonard's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Rozier. Yep, that one's good.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
George against Butler. This one for 3. George's shot is off. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Heat. They trail by 1. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
And Adebayo slams it in.
I like the intensity Hero brings defensively. He's aggressive in trying to capitalize on the offense, messing that play up.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They set the pick. 4-3. Doesn't go that time. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And it's Rozier. That time on the assist by Hero. Rozier's gotten his second bucket of the game. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Brent, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. I mean, he can rain down threes. He's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly in the double digits.
And it's Miami's ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. On the break. Lopez for 3. Miami grabs the miss. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Getting ready for the Clippers. Zubac, he's checked in for Lopez. Coffee comes in for Paul George. Primo, he's checked in for Harden. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. Highland's got space, and Hero grabs the board.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And for Los Angeles, their shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Down low to win the cold spell. Pass to Coffee, beyond the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
Here's Adebayo. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Adebayo's got 6 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Leonard. And it's Miami with a rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. So for the Clippers, Tucker's checked in for Leonard, and it's George in for Primo. Highland against Hero. And here's Highland, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Zubac with a screen on Hero. Pass to George. Shoots over Robinson. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. George out there with Bones Highland. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then there's P.J. Tucker. And it's Coffee in at the 3. Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry. And then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time.
And that one's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Love. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Miami Heat are a team of underdogs and overachievers. Their all-star big man, Bam Adebayo, said, quote, "We like guys like that with those stories of I got cut, this and that and the third. You know, blue-collar people that had to work for what they got. And Brian, when you play for the Heat, hard work is what keeps you on the court."
That is the truth. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
This is what you get with Kevin Love. He can slide down to play the center position, and obviously he's a great stretch 4, so that's some flexibility.
The Heat making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Boston comes in for Coffee. George's shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Highland looking for an opening. George outside. Zubats with a screen on Hero. George passes to Zubats. George outside. Just 5 on the clock. Highland hits the trifecta. Highland's got his second basket on the night.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Rozier. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Brent, something that can get overlooked. How a player fits in on a team can make all the difference.
Well, that fit, BA, depends on where your team is in the arc of your competitiveness. So if you need one guy to put you over the top and you're a team winning 50 games, then you've got to get the right fit. Otherwise, really teams and rosters are exploring talent, developing talent until they get to that point where fit becomes the foundation for what they're going to do for something special.
Now here's Leonard. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Westbrook outside. The three is up. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home.
Good D, better O. Butler's got an uncanny ability to just outwork and outduel his opponent.
Lopez passes to George. Offline with a three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And more, Bam Adebayo loves to go with his mid-range shot.
Yeah, he feels like it's getting to that automatic stage when he's at those elbows with that high arcing soft touch that he has. And that high release makes it really tough to stop.
And the Clippers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Heat. For 3, George. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Coffee, he's checked in for the Clippers. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Westbrook against Rozier.